And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the... Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant. Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. Valanciunas with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. The pass to Ingram, and it's Ball in the corner. Passes it to Williamson. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Feeds to Morant. Tries again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williamson looking it over. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Outside ball. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Winslow kicks to Brooks. It's deflected.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Ingram against Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. He gets that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Valanciunas. Pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. You can see in that from Brandon Ingram. Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
Morant scanning the floor. Brooks against Holiday. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist from Valanciunas.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Melly, guarded by Jackson. Morant against Ball. Back to Favors. He feeds it to Ball. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And that one drops for him.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Shot, high post, misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Redick surveying the D. There's the feed to Okafor. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Got it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
He's out there with Okafor. Then there's J.J. Redick, and there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans' 5. Clark against Okafor. Clark outside. Here's Melton. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Fires from deep. And the Pelicans get it back. That one good for 2. Okafor's got his first basket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Jones, the pass to Anderson. Back to Jones. To the paint. Nice move. It's rebounded by Hayes. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Redick is in the corner. The pass to Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Okafor against Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Winslow. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Memphis with another turnover here. New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Okafor. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Hart. Pelicans leading by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Williamson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now Winslow. Here's Morant. Passes to Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson finds Ball. Here's Melli. Out to Ingram. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Morant. Jackson up top. There's the dish to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks with the bucket.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Ball against Brooks. And that one's good. Williamson's got 8 points.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And here's Winslow. Right side Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. Winslow's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. Now here's Williamson. Outside Holiday. Back to Williamson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. It took them a while to get their legs under them, but... And that'll do it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Pelicans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the inside.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Inside. Favors can't get it to go. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Out to the right wing. That's tipped. Brooks outside. Jackson drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Jones dishes to Brooks. Left side Jackson. Taken away by Hayes. Outside Jackson. Hart the pass to Favors. Dishes to Redick. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jones looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Petteridge the pass to Jones. And that one good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Pelicans trail. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Hart kicks to Jackson. Pass to Okafor. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Hart the pass to Okafor. Trying to get something going. No good off the back of the rim. His leads have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And there's the pass to Clark. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jackson against Jones. Pass to Melton. Down low. And that one's good by Clark.
Timeout.
Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Okafor. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Stolen by Holiday. And Redick kicks to Holiday. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Petteridge the pass to Clark. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. To the inside. And they're moving it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Will it go? And Jones sends it back. There's 45 seconds left in the third.
Timeout.
And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Stolen. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Redick kicks to Hart. Feeds it to Hayes. Outside, Redick. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, when Brandon Ingram's active on the defensive end.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Out to Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. Over Williamson. Jackson misses. Pelicans trail by 7. Holiday looking over the floor. Williamson against Winslow. Favors dishes to Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Winslow with it. Memphis moving it around. Brooks against Holiday. Valanciunas. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Ball dishes to Favors. Here's Ingram. Over in the corner, Williamson. A second chance effort. Outside Favors. To the middle. Here's Ball. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D. Here's Brooks. And it goes down 2 points. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Favors finds Ball. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Morant with it, down low. Right side Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 13-point game. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Brooks. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Favors. Guarded by Jackson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And they're pushing it up. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence Morant not afraid to get physical.
New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dylan Brooks.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
And during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Pass to Valanciunas. And there's the feed to Winslow. Unloads. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Winslow against Ingram. Now the dish to Williamson. Outside ball. Stolen by Jackson. There's the pass to Morant. The putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Valanciunas.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Redick passes to Favors. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Favors. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Favors finds Williamson. Shoots over Morant. Favors, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never
matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Morant. Inside. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break from the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now here's Morant. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. And finished up by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Winslow. 6 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Comes up empty down low.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. They're almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Now here's Jackson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Inside. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him in tough shots to score.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
To halt the run, a nice shot by Gutteridge.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Porter passes to Windler. Tries from 10, and the basket by Jones.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
They get it back. Moves back up. And Jones over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Melton passes to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Offline with his 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Anderson in the post. Banked in off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Thompson. And the pass to Windler. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. That one goes. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anderson passes to Jones. Porter with a block. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Poked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. The kick out to Anderson. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. It's Morant with the drive. He feeds it to Valanciunas to the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Again, the Cavaliers score. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down by 12. And it's Morant missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Porter, no luck. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 42% so far. And it's Morant missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. With the putback. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
And he's got to do a better job making the team pay for their mistakes.
Here's Osman. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Osman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Outside, Sexton. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line, your Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Memphis moving it around. And again, Memphis no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Terrific awareness from the skill forward. I mean, you love finding the wide open man.
And stolen by Sexton. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Garland's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Sexton's shot is good. He's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Clark kicks to Jones. Valanciunas in the high post. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow. Here's Nance. It's good. Nance has got his first points in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Passes it to Melton. Back to Jones. Now here's Anderson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The kick out to Anderson. Right wing. Floats one, and good that time. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Garland with it, working on Jones. Some solid defense from Clark. Pass to Jones. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Osman. It's Clark with the rebound. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, man, great floor vision right there from Kyle Anderson. It allows him to spot his teammates left and right.
There's Garland. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Melton passes to Anderson. Jones kicks to Anderson. This one for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory. And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Cleveland leading by 20. And it's Sexton penetrating. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. Winslow with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Brooks. To the left side wing. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Basket good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
For Memphis, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. First one falls for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Jackson hits both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. The drive by Love. And Love throws it down.
You can't let Love get all the way to the basket. You know he's going to dunk it on you. He's fantastic at finishing the drive.
And that one's good. Morant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Sexton against Brooks. The offensive rebound. Drummond. That one goes in. Drummond's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now the pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
There's Garland. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brooks with the bucket.
Inside, Brooks goes all out, willing to fight hard to get to his shot.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Brooks, left side. Feeds it to Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Morant kicks to Brooks. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And what you like most about Brooks is his attacking mentality. I mean, he's someone who excels at taking on the defense and charging inside.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the 3-point shooting.
Drummond in the post, defended by Jones, and it's Drummond missing. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks outside. He kicks it to Anderson.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Count it. For Memphis, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Back to Jones. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutteridge is checked in. On the wing, Nance. From deep. The rebound by Anderson. Pass to Melton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And Thompson slams it home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard to put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Melton. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. And here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Here's Jackson. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson inside. It's good.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Stolen away. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
The feed to Jackson. It's stolen by Nance. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Osman. Out to Nance. Pass to Windler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third personal foul.
No good on the free throw. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Bell comes in for Nance. Exum, he's checked in for Cedi Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Jason Allen's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Winslow subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Jackson finds Jang. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Jackson looking around. Kicks it out to Allen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's just a careless play, and part of the reason right now they're trailing.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Down low. Here's Zizic. Now Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bell from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Allen. Here's Gutterich. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Porter with the steal. The pass to Exum. Back to Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kevin.
Free throw good. Porter. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Jones. In the corner, Winslow with it to stop the drought. And it's Zizic with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Dellavedova. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Winslow kicks to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dellavedova. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. The first free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in, and both free throws good for Dellavedova. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's Jones on the wing. Launches it. And it's Zizic with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Here's Porter, and the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Exum. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Gutterich for the 3. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. on their way to the locker room earlier tonight, defending their home court. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. Here's Gordon, up and in on the layup.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Morant finds Winslow. Here's Brooks. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The 10-footer. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Pass to Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow to stop the run, and finished off by Morant.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Here's Fultz. To the middle. Goes up to the stripe. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Winslow against Isaac. They get it back. That one drops for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Fultz against Morant. Vucevic. Another shot outside Fournier. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Winslow's shot is off.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Vucevic trying to get open. Fultz, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And Memphis making a change here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Augustine passes to Ross. Bamba kicks to Ross. They need this one. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's Anderson with the drive. And another turnover here by Memphis. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Augustine looking around. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Jones in the post, headed by Augustine, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Jones nails both of them. Orlando leading. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bamba. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Stolen by Gordon. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Carter Williams. He's checked in for Augustine.
Michael Carter Williams.
1:03 left to play in the first. Clark. And no good that time. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A pass to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
Here's Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Ross, and he makes good on the layup.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
The kick out to Anderson. Down low. Jones dishes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just one. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, on the floor for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Winslow, and it's Gutterich in a shooting guard. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. It's stolen by Fultz. A solo fast break. Here's Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Winslow.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes over with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Fultz looking around. And the rejection by Jackson.
And they continue to control the glass.
They get the rebound. Vucevic. Ross with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Moran finds Jackson. There's Winslow. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. For Memphis, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fournier, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Fournier's got 7.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Winslow against Augustine. Right side Fournier. That's good from 17 feet away. 9 points in the game so far. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Fultz. One-on-one here. Here's Isaac. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. On defense, the Grizzlies. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Augustine passes to Isaac. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. So for the Magic, James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Evan Fournier. Jones finds Anderson. Now Valanciunas. Second chance shot. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Ennis. Back to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Anderson. Vucevic with the block. Here's Gordon. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. He doesn't hit that one. That one, no good. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fultz with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gordon uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Brooks against Fournier. Morant reaches to Jackson. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Vucevic against Brooks. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 8. Fournier finds Fultz. Back to Fournier. Shoots from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got 11 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Morant against Fultz. And the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's over Fournier. Again, the miss by Brooks.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And now Orlando on the break. Isaac with the ball.
And the long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
Morant surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Fournier for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. And that one falls for Fournier for the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. They could use a bucket, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here's Fournier. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Fournier's got 6 in the quarter. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Jackson passes to Jones. Here's Melton. Jackson kicks to Jones. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Clark dishes to Jones. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 5.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Isaac against Clark. Pass to Bamba. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:09 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Now Carter Williams still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Fournier. Shoots from the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Jones drives in. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Magic trail by 3. Ross passes to Isaac. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you want to see that Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Isaac over Clark. The Magic again can't hit. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Out left to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3.
How many fans do I got?
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Morant finds Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Fultz, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. And Orlando has possession. Up top, Ross. Brooks covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac. Brooks grabs the board.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. To the inside. Here's Anderson. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
And here's Fultz. Ross passes to Isaac. Stolen by Brooks. And finished up by Morant.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Pass to Fultz. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Here's Gordon. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Isaac. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant, right side. 6 to shoot. Winslow against Gordon. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic, trailing by 5. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Fournier in the corner from deep. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got 20.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .132 left in the 4th quarter. Bucket is good.
With creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Fultz against Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fultz.
He is ambivalent to the pressure. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, Fultz is not afraid to step in and knock it down.
Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Fultz kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Bamba. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Passes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. For 3, Fournier. And that one is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 27 seconds left in the 4th.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Here's Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Allen finds Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home total team effort. Big win on the road. Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson to the paint. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Jackson. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Now Ball. Williamson outside. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Stolen by Holiday. There's the pass to Favors. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Valanciunas. The kick out to Holiday. Valanciunas against Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Brooks against Holiday. Out to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And it's good. 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. High post Favors to the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ball against Morant. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket.
And spectacular plays just seem to find this kid. Williamson with a great sense of time and space there.
Now here's Winslow. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Shakes him. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Melli. Now the feed to Okafor. Here's Ingram. He gets it in there.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Here's Clark. Here's Melton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ingram outside. A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Melli. Ingram with it. Outside for Redick. The 11-footer. And yes, it's good.
Tell you what, with the long-range game Redick has, you can sometimes forget how good his mid-range game is, too.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to Morant. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Clark. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Morant with the steal. Clark the pass to Melton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Jones checked in for John Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Seconds left in the first quarter, and the wide open shot from Redick. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Now, here's Redick. On the wing, Jackson. The three. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front. They lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3 second. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Valanciunas dishes to Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jones drives in. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Feeds to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson dishes to Brooks. Shoots over Redick. Brooks misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Williamson finds Jackson. Back to Williamson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Jones the pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Kicks the ball. Back to Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 6.
Paul, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Brooks. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Here's Hart. Covered by Winslow. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
John Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. Morant against Ball. And it's Brooks in the corner, taken away by Holiday. Here's Williamson.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Gutteridge. He kicks to Winslow. 5 on the clock. The pass to Gutteridge. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nelly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Pelicans shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. In the corner, it's Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies fast break. On up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Ingram outside. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant against Ball. And here's Winslow. Morant left side to the middle. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Valanciunas passes to Clark. Doesn't go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Okafor out to Ingram, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Fires from 14, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
The drive by Williamson.
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. And then for New Orleans, Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Williamson. At the Hart. Down low. And then Favors with the dunk.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
It's Brooks on the wing. On the wing, Jones. Back to Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
Ingram outside. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jackson's got the ball, and that one is good. Winslow's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Ingram wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 5.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Williamson outside. Ingram outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. There's Winslow. The shot off that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Hart has it in the corner. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Okafor gets the bucket.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Anderson passes to Gutteridge. Anderson with the ball, now guarded by Redick. Gutteridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Nicolo Melli comes in for Okafor. And it's Holiday in for Hart. Outside Holiday. And it's Ball in the corner. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 10 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now Redick. From 10 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Tell you what, very few players work as hard as Redick to find the open spots on the floor. Constant movement, and he moves smartly. It's what makes him such an effective jump shooter in my mind.
It's still anybody's game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Melly in at the 4. Here's Ball. John Morant grabs the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And Anderson kicks to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. They now take the lead.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
The feed to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Morant against Ball. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for Ball. Valanciunas on the double team. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Morant against Holiday. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. D right on him, and he makes that one.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Morant finds Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Brooks with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Taken away by Holiday. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Redick for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for New Orleans?
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Holiday against Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Holiday, the pass to Redick. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime.
Valanciunas against Favors. Count it. Good.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Holiday with it. Now here's Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You want want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. New Orleans also making some changes. Morris checked in for Redmond. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Moore inside. Brooks covering. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Pass to Jackson. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's the dish to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Outside Jackson to the right side. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
For 3, Ingram. So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Osman. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
On the wing, Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Garland with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brooks the pass to Valanciunas. And Sexton over to help. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Memphis moving that ball around. Morant finds Winslow. Brooks outside. Now Morant. Back to Brooks. The pass to Winslow. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Winslow kicks to Morant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Valanciunas passes to Morant. To the middle, and stolen by Love. A solo fast break. Here's Osman. Finished off the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Brooks.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
And Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant dishes to Winslow. Passes it to Jackson. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Love. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Sexton attacking.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Back to Jones. Down low and stolen by Sexton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Melton's shot is good.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Count that bucket.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
And here's Jones. Count that one. Now Garland. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Memphis shooting their first free throw this game. Now here's Garland. Here's Thompson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I could.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Melton feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Anderson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nance, right side, stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Gutteridge. Finished off the break. Gutteridge has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Here's Garland. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
Here's Garland. The putback. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bombed up there for Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Off on the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Melton's got 4 this quarter. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Tries to save it, and another turnover here by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Milton, and it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And Cleveland with a change here too. Osman's checked in. Garland kicks to Nance. Pass to Garland. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
A nice shot by Gutteridge.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
To the inside. Morant outside. And there's the pass to Gutteridge. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Clark. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's Garland, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Sexton. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Sexton. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Memphis shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside. Love against Jackson. Here's Osman. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morant kicks to Winslow. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Brooks finds Valanciunas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Sexton. Misses from short range. Memphis leading by 14. Passes it to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Garland.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Jackson. No good there. Good D by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Sexton. Morant dishes to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 for... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Gutterich can't get it to go.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
The lead now cut to single digits.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
No good from Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Porter passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Gutterich, guarded by Porter. Here's Jones. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Nance and the jam by Larry Nance.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Pass to Gutterich. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Anderson. And the pass to Gutterich. Outside, Jones. Clark left side. Stolen by Thompson. Dives for it, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 6.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland with it. 10 points for him. And the rejection by Jackson. They get it again. And it's Drummond missing. Here's Melton. Here's Jackson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And here is Garland. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. The dish to Valanciunas. Love against Morant. Left side Jackson. Clock at 6. Winslow. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Memphis the rebound. Brooks outside. A second chance effort. Feeds to Valanciunas. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Porter. And the layup is good.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Passes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Garland outside Porter. Valanciunas grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Love outside. The feed to Drummond from 10 feet out. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. Jackson in the corner. From the baseline. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Valanciunas takes it off the window and leaves no doubt.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland, no good. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas, and stolen by Love. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's Garland. Morant with some nice D. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Taken away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Brooks outside. The pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Morant passes to Brooks, and stolen by Drummond.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
And Memphis with another turnover here.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good on the shot.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
To the paint, here's Brooks. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful evening in town. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Fultz against Morant. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Fultz looking around. 5 to shoot. Fournier's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. Vucevic with the bucket.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Vucevic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And it's Gordon missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. Here's Brooks. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
Now here's Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Vucevic against Valanciunas. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Jackson misses.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
There's the lob to Fournier. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Baseline jumper. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant drives in. Brooks, left side. Jackson with it. Isaac picks him up. A baseline J. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. On the wing, Winslow. He dishes it to Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Out to Brooks. The pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Vucevic. Rebound by the Magic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Brooks outside. Morant against Fultz. Valanciunas.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fournier. Morant with the steal. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And a switcher also for Orlando. Augustine's checked in.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Out to the wing. Here's Ennis. Gordon kicks to Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jones in the post. No good with the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And it's blocked. They get a hand on it. Bamba in the high post. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lays it up off the glass. Bamba's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Ross.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Here's Gutteridge. He's guarded by Ross. Jones against Augustine. 5 on the clock. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the wing right side. Here's Gutteridge. Inside. Jones, no luck. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Bamba. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. And here we go. Clark dishes to Anderson. To the middle. Ross with the steal. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Takes it from 10. No good from Ross. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3.
With his size and skill set, oh man, he can play multiple positions, and Kyle Anderson is a versatile scoring presence out there on the floor.
Augustine against Jones. Here's Bamba. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Bamba's got 6 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Melton, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Fultz against Morant. Fultz, no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Here's Fultz, banked in off the glass.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Morant. He's got 6. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. And it's Vucevic missing.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Yes, that goes in. And the Magic lead by 1.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Basket counts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant against Fultz. At the elbow, Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Down low and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the balance Fultz have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. That free throw good from Fultz. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were always within striking distance.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Winslow against Fournier, and the dunk by Winslow.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Winslow, it's good on the putback. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
From the wing, Fultz, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. At the elbow, Vucevic. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Magic lead by 2.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Valanciunas. That one wide left. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Evan Fournier, good for 3. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Dependable when it comes to sharing the wealth. Folks, he's skilled at getting it to his guys.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Jones kicks to Brooks. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Gordon, and it's James Edison for Evan Fournier. Jones the pass to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Gutteridge. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jones, no luck. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Carter Williams against Jones. On the wing, Winslow. It's blocked.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Shot clock at 3. Clark for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. With the shot over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon is checking in for Mohamed Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Carter Williams. Clark outside. Pass to Gutteridge. And stolen by Fournier. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Here's Fournier, buried from 15 feet out. Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Gutteridge. He's guarded by Fournier. Morant reaches to Valanciunas. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Outside Gordon. He kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the basket by Gordon.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Fournier for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant kicks to Anderson. Back to Morant. Vucevic trying to get open. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Anderson against Ross. 6 to shoot. Anderson can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 16. Vucevic with it. Left side Gordon. Kicks it to Ross. All alone. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant passes to Jackson. Over to the left wing. It's Anderson with the drive. Jackson misses. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. To the paint. Keeps it alive. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Jackson against Vucevic. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Fultz against Morant. And here's Fultz. Isaac finds Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Markelle Fultz.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was a complete package.
Jackson kicks to Winslow. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over Fultz. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Shoots the three. There's the pass to Morant. Left side Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Gordon. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Second team foul. At the line for your
that free throw, no good.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.